mean to start that. Okay, there's that.
Oh, the furnace, it's got metal in there.
I just put metal in there.
Oh.
It was just burning fuel before.
Ah. I know I did put some in it when you got breakfast got on. I can hear you smacking stuff.
Yep. $17 levels. Nice. All right.
Yeah, are you ready to go out and tame some stuff?
That is literally what I've been doing, dude. I'm setting up for an RG pen.
Oh, that's right. Oh, press our bag. They were kind of booty cheeks anyway. That one's very easy to play.
Oh, not you. How did you... Ah. It was you. You were the one. Take that.
Well, two out of the 3 triplets died, so.
Yep.
They don't. They can just die. Honestly, I don't really care. They're the bad. They got the worst levels out of the parents, so I'm not even worried about it. I get that when Medja Bears, if it dies, it dies. At this point, kind of where I'm at with it. Time to go get some dinosaur. What is up here? Let's see.
Alright, so I apologize, I'm not really talking, everyone. Apologize. I'm trying to like... My brain kind of went into what needs to be done. And, yeah, so I was basically in focus mode. I'm trying to build this RG pen because that's pretty much the next step in, like, base building, because you see how I'm putting 100 stone on the trike, and the weight is showing what it's showing. If you put certain things on an RG, it reduces the weight. So they're like literally for harvesting and base building or whatever it is that you're gonna be doing. So that's ultimately why I basically have
Bad RG, bad RG, bad.
Why I have, you know, these are kind of like backpacks right now. They're protection, but they're also backpacks.
3 of them up here.
Oh, that's right. That's why. That makes sense. I forgot about that. I apologize. I forgot if they're above a certain weight, they can't really move. That's on me. My bad. Completely forgot
That's right. Get stuck between the tree. Good boy.
Can I? Yeah, I can. Actually.
Ouch.
Can I have this, please? Can I? Thank you. Okay. So.
Like how this was not working. Oh, I could have had 2 RGs down. That's so annoying. Yeah, arcs, crossbows don't like to reload sometimes.
Hey, you can move. I'm proud of you. Alright, let's take some more off the Alright, now, I don't think I can do this. Yeah, no, I have to do it the other way. The other way. Okay. Yep. That's fine. And then there we go. Now I get the resources back instead of just throwing it away. Yep, there we go. Okay.
Please. Moving. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Yes.
Can you move normally? Not yet. It's only temporary, I promise.
It's the dice.
Do it. Yep. What is it? What is it to repair it? Oh, 1 stone. Can I grab 1 stone? Can I grab a stone? Nope. Grabbing berries. Can I grab a stone? Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. Enjoy those berries, man. Enjoy those berries. I get rid of this? Oh, no. No, that's just, that's a bone. Never mind. I don't understand how they can put pillars in the game, but when you go to search for it, they're like, oh, it's forbidden text. You can't write that.
Oh, I'm dead.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Just taming a raptor and a theory knocked me off a cliff. I ain't gonna lie, that RPT probably dead. It was right there. I had like maybe 2 more hits on that theory and I could have killed it, but. Oh, wow, it did not work. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I seen this stuff pop up on the left side. You know, I'll have to go try to save that RG, that PT if I can. Just gotta find that PT where to go. It didn't die, did it?
I didn't see anything pop up.
Okay. I'm looking for the second one. There it is. I see it's over here now. They're spread out everywhere. I had to follow one. I had to follow all whistle like dum dum. So. I got one big surprise for you coming when I come back. Breeder is still alive, so I will take it. He's still alive, Z. He's still alive.
It's good news. Whoa. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. Nope.
Everything good?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. That should be high enough. Then yeah.
Oh, there's an aloe. Did I go a little bit too far? I might have.
Okay.
Where did I
feel like they can...
go exactly?
No, they can't. They can't fight. All right.
Oh, 135 female. Okay. I know I don't taming all the way back. Where did I die at? I should have a death message up. Oh, I see it. Okay. Wrong side.
have 2 pillars.
Why is it not? I hit the retreat thing. I see my stuff pop up, but it didn't go in my inventory. And I don't see the bag. That sucks. So it must have cheated, but it didn't give you my stuff. That sucks. This have the cave behind it. No. Not that one, okay.
Should I make it one more? I don't think it's necessary to do it. I think as soon as it's in, you can just wrap around, boop, and be fine, honestly. Yeah, so I will make it one more, but I'm gonna have to close it like that.
Oh, there's my body. Okay, there's my stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay, that pool mod did not work for a second. You died when I die. That sucks.
By the way, guys, this is pretty much what I meant by like after, you know, today's stream, which we might be getting off relatively soon. I know not much happened, but he said he wanted to get off early, which is fine. I mean, you know, we're gonna be playing this for some time. We're not in a rush or anything like that. But this is the kind of stuff that would be, you know, this is the stuff that we would be doing offline. So I hope that that makes sense. How many inventory slots do they have? Does it say, or is it just a weight thing? Wait.
If that option survives, it survives. That's where I'm at. Surprisey.
What's up?
Bringing you a surprise.
What, the RG?
Yeah.
Oh. That will definitely help get the crystal back over here.
Yup.
And the metal, too.
It's a low level, but
It helps.
yeah.
Any little bit helps.
The first PT didn't die, so that's a good thing. I don't know where it landed at. It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's way out there. Why is it way out there for? Did it get stuck?
They get stuck a lot. Those PTs and the RGs.
Sitting in the air. Got a raptor coming. I don't know if it's gonna live or not.
What level is it?
It was level 100. It's a 148.
Oh, that works.
It got 48 levels.
Yeah, that works. So like, well, I'm again still figuring my stuff out, but
I just got teamed up by 3 raptors. It did.
hey, never mind.
It did. It got teamed up by 3 raptors.
Never mind.
It was literally. They would have died anyways. Had to jump off the cliff.
Could have carried it with the RG, no? Oh no, you don't have a saddle yet. That's right. That's right.
I might go finish watching the Bears game with the family.
Oh, you're
I
good.
just wanted to get the RG for you before I got off. That way, if you wanted to solo it for for a little bit. The rest
Yeah, I
of the
might play a little bit longer.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring you an RG. That way you didn't have to. Well, you know.
I hear it. Yeah, it just flew over. I was like, I know those sounds. I think that might be enough. Come on, you two lovebirds. Make your way. They are crawling. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's more? Oh, no, it's the same.
Go watch the rest of the game with them. So, we'll see.
All right, dude. I'll catch you. Enjoy the game, man.
I will.
Appreciate you.
You enjoy that RG.
Oh, I will.
So,
All right. Later, man.
see you.
All right, so we are going to continue. I'm gonna set up a few things. For one, I'm gonna finish this pen. That's first off. I might build another one. I don't know. It'll be, if I do build it, it'll be around here-ish. I'm old school, okay? I'm old school. Like I learned how to build pens with like the stone window. Where are you going? Where are you going? Stop moving. What are you doing? You're in the way now. But I learned how to build pens, you know, the old school way with the stone windows. No walls, just stone windows. The wooden ramps. I remember how to do the little hyenodon traps where you would like catch it with an RG and then kind of like drop it into the little square and then you would go underneath the thing. I'm old school with all of this stuff. Like that's the people I learned from. So like that's why this looks the way it looks. It would have been longer, but it's not really necessary because, you know, I'm a little bit, well, I'm more experienced than when I built the first one. So I know a bit more of what I'm doing. Can I move though? Yes, I can. All right, so let's see. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I have the RG saddle. I built that. One way or another, I was getting an RG. Glad he was able to bring it back. It's a shame about the Raptor, but I mean, the Raptor's kind of like the PT. They're not really for they're movement. They're movement teams. They're not for fighting. Not well. You don't want to be on them while you're fighting. That kind of thing. So like, if you have a bunch of Raptors, oh yeah, absolutely, go for it. They do the pounce and all of that stuff. Like, go for it. I don't remember this being like this. I think what happened was I built the gate first, and then I built the pillars around it. This isn't going to be an issue. It's not going to be an issue because it's right there anyway. What's that doorway? What do I got to do with a door? It's a door. Adobe gate? No. Stone reinforced gate? That would help. 60, right? Alright, there's that. What was that? Was that me? It's possible. So, oops. So I'm getting to the point where, like, what I'm basically trying to do, what I'm trying to set up. Hold on. Forgot. I gotta bring chat back up. I apologize. It was down for a second. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is, what I'm trying to do is, the way I do it, this is just me. I set up my, my tames are built around functions. Like, I don't just tame stuff just to tame it. So like, well, y'all didn't really get to see my single player base. I might show it off before I'll show it off before I get to the end of it, before I end stream. If I remember, I'm sorry. If I remember, show. There we go. I'll write it there. So hopefully I'll see it before I, yeah. But okay. But yeah, so it's built around functions. So for example, what I'm doing right now, as you can see, the trikes are backpacks now. I wouldn't have been, this would have taken me so much longer to do. It opens inward. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Because what you do is you bring the RG in here, right? And then once he gets in here, you slide off to the side and you boom. That's it. Now he's in here. This is completely wide open. He can't fit his... I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Like I said, reading wasn't it for me. I never got into it. It was, I didn't even finish my, my kibble stuff. Like, kibble is part of taming. Like I learned about the prime meat to get them levels and stuff like that, but, that's as far as I got. Because I would do the greenhouse for the kibble stuff. Like that's where I was getting with it. This might end up being destroyed because it's so far from the base. Like, I was hesitant to make it over here because stuff spawns over here. But at the end of the day, it's not. I came over here without the RG. Imagine. See, now everybody is all over the place, and this is a problem. So remember, I was saying I would make my tames were based on function. So for example, with what we have, which is what I'm probably gonna do, with what we have right now, I'm gonna take the Parasaur, put it close to the base, put it on passive. While on the back of the Parasaur, I'm going to whistle to the PT, one of them, and tell him to follow it on attack my target. That's the behavior setting I'm going to put him on. So that if the Parasaur gets attacked, if the Parasaur gets attacked, the PT then goes into attack mode. And I do that by, like, so for example, if I whistle follow right now, the PT is going to follow me. But if I get on the back of another dino and I whistle follow, the PT is going to follow the dino that I'm on. So I'm basically setting up mini stations, essentially, is what's going on. So that's why I said this, like, everybody is all over the place. This is how you get your tames killed. This is exactly how. Nobody's protecting anybody. Pretty much all of them, they're not set to aggressive, but they're set to, like, attack a target, which is fine. But it's not if they're not attached to anything. So I'm creating a lead. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm creating a lead. So, like, for example, on my single player thing, I think I have a Rex. I have a Rex and an Aloe. Now, I have a Trike over there as well. And I have the Rex and the Aloe following the Trike. And the Trike is on passive. So the Trike becomes a tank while you have the attackers getting, taking care of the threats. See, she knows I'm talking about it. So what also ends up happening is that you can also set them to aggressive. So if anything comes in the vicinity, you can tell them to attack it, but once they finish attacking, they're coming back to their lead. So that's essentially automated meat gathering. So you see what I'm saying? So that's why I said I don't just tame just to tame. I'm glad he was able to get the RG, but I was going to get, like I said, I was getting an RG anyway, because of the reasons I am about to show you. I'm going to put weight immediately. Like, this is right up my alley, okay? Me and RG, I use this to build a base, okay? I use this to build the base, all right? They're very consistent. They moderately use stamina. Even while sprinting, they're not the fastest things, but they don't have to be. They literally don't have to be. They're utility, thingy things. So remember when I said he couldn't fit his beak through? So this is me flying straight. My RG can't get through here. So if this RG can't get through here, a wild one can't either. See my point? So he just flies around in here. That's my point. So, the other thing I was telling you about the RG. Oops. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, what? Alright. So the other thing I was saying about the RG. I can probably do it with both of these. Let's see which one. I don't know I think the stone, if I'm not mistaken. It has weight reduction. There are certain tames in here that are, again, utility tames that have weight reduction attached to them. So, for example, he has nothing, right? It's 50 for me, 25 for him. It's 50% weight reduction. Now, the way that you use this... What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Xfant joined the Protectors. Rah.
I appreciate that follow. I don't know how to say it. Different. I like that. You even spelled it different. I like that. Welcome. Welcome to the Protectors. So, this is how you use this. So, for example, you get on the back of this, right? Now, you see my weight. You see the RG's weight, right? This is not the best way to do this. Because, again, this stuff is 50 pounds on me. If you then transfer it to the RG, it's not wood. It's not wood. It's only stone and metal, I think it is. The weight goes down. See how my weight and his weight went down. because I'm on the back of him. I count as weight. So this is the RG. No, is this my weight? No, this is my weight. And that's the RG's weight. But anyway, you get the point. It's halved. Everything is halved. See, 7.5, 25. So that's how you can make more out of your farming runs by using utility vehicles like this. I'm going to do... Let's do weight again. I want his health up to 1,000 as quick as possible. I really, really do. I really, really do, because I don't want to lose him. This is a decent level RG. The problem is I don't have enough saddles to do what I want to do, but yeah, so let's look at the metal. It's 1 pound per. Is it true that Ankies harvest more metal than a pickaxe? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because of their tail. They are used to harvest metal, stone. I want to say crystal. But don't quote me on that one. But yes. Yes, it is. I have, and the best things about Ankies is you can carry them on with an RG. So what I have done, be honest, what I have done is I got 3 RGs, and an Anki. I have the RGs following me, like following the main RG. I have the main RG following me, but I pick up the Anki and carry him to where I'm harvesting metal. And what I do is I harvest as much metal as the Anki can carry, right? Then I call the RGs to me. I put the metal on the RGs, rinse and repeat until the RGs are full. You don't want them completely full, because then they move they move extremely slow. Like, this is how they fly. This, like, it's slower than this. It's slower than this. So you get 1 Anki, bunch of RGs, fly 1 to where you're going to be collecting, fill up the RGs, not so much that you can't fly back, but carry the Anki back, because they all have weight reduction. So pretty much how he's walking, when they're completely full, this is how they fly. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if you're doing it, be careful, because just like I was telling Rich, the RGs, because of their wingspan, and the PTs, because of how wild they fly, they get stuck very easily, especially amongst trees. If you're flying through tree, I usually fly over everything when I have an RG or a PT with me. They get stuck. Like, the PTs, they're not so bad if you're on them. If they're following you, they get stuck very, very easily. The RGs, they have a wider turn radius, so it's not as bad, but they still have a big wingspan. So that's how I would do that. So that's, again, I use my tames differently than most people. I don't just tame stuff for the sake of taming it most of the time. That's not the right button. Oh, that is the right button. I can do that. Oh, so we were looking at the metal, right? So this is what I was saying about the whole Anki RG combination. Each metal is 1 pound per metal for me. 50% for them. So 50 metal would be 50 pounds on me and 25 on them. So it's stone. That's why I said it's stone, metal, and I think the third one is crystal. Actually, I could tell you right now, because he brought back some crystal. I can tell you right now. I can confirm that right now. because we have crystal in the base. I think it's crystal. That's why I use them together so much. I think it's crystal. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. It's been a while. That's why I'm doing this series. It's been a while. So, 42 per, just like the metal. So it should be 21. Yeah. Weight reduction, 50%. Crystal, metal, and stone. That's for the RGs. So your RG could carry about 2K metal in one run. That's crazy. If you gotta manage the weight right. I'm gonna say that to you. You gotta manage the weight right. Because when you're on the RG and you're doing it the way I said it, you have to be careful because there's 3 things you have to take into account. There's 3 weights you have to take into account. Yours, your RGs, and whatever you're carrying, like the Anki. There's 3 weights you have to take into account. You, I think, can be... I think you can be overweight. I don't know. As I'm saying it, it doesn't sound right. So I need to test it. But you just want to... My point is different. You want to make sure that you pay attention to the weight. Pay attention to the weight. I can't remember if you're overweight, it's okay. If the RG's overweight, you're not going to be able to move. And for example, if the RG's very close to being encumbered, overweight, Jesus. If your RG's very close, or your mount, whatever you're using, it doesn't have to be an RG. If whatever you're flying is about to be over encumbered, don't pick up anything. Like, you got to manage the weight. You might have to leave some resources, and that's why I said for me, what I did was I bought 3 RGs. I pumped their weight, and I'm kind of all around with my tames. I don't just level up solely one thing. It depends on like for this RG, since we just got him, he's gonna get levels very quickly. So I'm gonna pump up his weight probably to like around 650. Then I want to get his health over 1,000 because I don't need him dying. So I usually pump up their weight, their health to make sure they don't die, and their melee damage so that they can fight with each other. But yeah. So if you manage the weight right, you can get some good hauls, especially with the RGs. You can get some good hauls. So let me see something. This is why I wanted to test this. I am encumbered now. He's not close enough. He's not gonna come if I. That's not the button. Yes, it is. He's not gonna. Yeah, that parasol. He's playing with fire right now. All right. And I usually, to be honest with you, so in that combo that I was telling you about, the whole 3 RG thing and the Anki, my main RG, I put his follow distance on close. Is he gonna be bumping you around? Yeah. But if you ever get in a situation where you can't move and you're getting attacked, he's gonna be flying over you. So you can just grab onto him and fly away. So as I'm saying that, I think you can be overweight, but your tames can't be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull. I need this to be extremely close because this is the only way to perfect. So I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna be overweight. Encumbered. I'm gonna be encumbered. So now I'm encumbered. I can't move, can't jump. Inventory is too heavy to jump. But if I'm close enough to my RG, if I'm overweight, it doesn't matter. Encumbered. If I'm encumbered, it doesn't matter. My RG moves at full speed as long as my RG isn't encumbered. That's why I have him on close. That's why I put one of my RGs to follow me close. So that's the idea. You can be encumbered to the point where you can't move, but as long as you can reach a tame, you're fine. And you can ride home like this. I wouldn't recommend it because, again, your stone and the weight of your RG, put them in there. It lowers everything. If you have crystal, if you have, see what I'm saying? So now see, it's the same, technically the same amount of stuff, but it's not the same weight because they have weight reduction. So that's how you kind of like use it to your advantage. You come here. You come here. Come on, turn the corner. I see you coming. Come on. Come on. I need you right there. All right. All right. Now we are basically, what's your next goal? Well, first one is to finish this because this is an RG taming pen. Even though I have one, where are you going? It's fine. It's fine. He's not going far. So I'm gonna finish this. I might look for another RG. And then, to be honest with you, I've never played this map. I've never played this map. I spent my entire career on the island. So I know the flow of Ark. So to answer your question, the easy answer, I want to find a healthy supply of metal. That will kind of dictate everything else. Because right now we only have a starter base. We're on Ragnarok, we have a starter base. I'm not emotionally connected to this base in any way, shape, or form. This is literally just to make sure the ichthyes don't steal your entire inventory. The pegos aren't friggin' annoying where they're constantly stealing your stuff. That's all this base is for. That's all this base is for. So now, listen, they are the most, like, well, you weren't here yesterday. It was just constant ichthy freaking attacks, bro. They stole my entire inventory. The Pego's just freaking thief, you know? Like, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why you're laughing. So that's why you get a PT to start. That's pro tip. Get a PT to start so that you ain't got to worry about the ichthy stealing your stuff. Well, they might still catch you one time, but get one of the pterodons, you know, tame one of those, bolo it, club it if you have to. Ichthyes are the worst. Horrible, dude. Horrible. Like the horrible. But to answer your question, the next goal would be to find a good supply of metal, and that would determine where the base ends up being located. Pegos get tamed on accident. Yeah. I told Rich yesterday, keeping it 100, I've never tamed a Pego. Not even by accident. I knew how to do it. It was just never, like, I never did it. I just never did it. So, like, I was freaking out all day yesterday because he tamed one. And, like, my brain is so programmed that, like, I'm not used to their sounds. The RG, that's why I knew when the RG was flying over. I knew he had brought it back. I'm used to the RGs. I spent hundreds of hours with the RG. Every time the Pego made a sound, I thought I was getting attacked. I was paranoid the entire day yesterday. The VOD is up. You can watch it if you want. I was paranoid the entire time because I'm not used to their sounds. Every time I hear their sounds, that means I'm about to lose something. That's what my brain is trained for Pegos. I'm not used to them being around. So every time he made a sound, I was just like, where is it? Where is it? I'm like, where is it?